All right. Time to read the news. All right. Trump says EU and Mexico face 30% tariff from August. Was this avoidable? Families of crash victims seek answers. Gaza hospital says 24 people killed near aid site as witnesses blame IDF. North Korea affirms support for Russia's war in Ukraine. Israel settlers kill Palestinians in West Bank attack, Health Ministry says. Numbers behind Swiatek's dominant Wimbledon win. Wimbledon win? Nobody cares about tennis. Mystery of Air India. Canada's Carney talks tough on Trump. Now say he's backing down. That was yesterday. Arizona resident dies from plague. Hell, it's the pneumonic plague, not the bubonic. So it's the pneumonic plague kills like I think an average of like a certain amount of people. And it's typically from northern Arizona. It's like wherever it's like humid hot is you'll get that. Rapidly growing fire near Grand Canyon prompts evacuation. Really? Ooh, okay. Well, I guess we're not doing BBC anymore. FEMA missed major flood risks at Camp Mystic in Texas. A new analysis reveals. Trump says he's considering talking away comedian Rosie O'Donnell's U.S. citizenship. That's wild. 59 Palestinians in Gaza killed by Israeli airstrike or shot dead while seeking aid, officials say. While forecasters are concerned about losing 3 key satellites ahead of peak hurricane season. Trump administration's NIH funding cuts threatened research on sickle cell disease. Search for justice continues. Argentina's disappeared nearly 50 years ago. Grieving daughter says mother's death in Texas flood was avoidable. Yeah, this guy's a fucking... I hope people are now realizing what a shit stain he is. Trump slaps 30% tariffs on all goods from EU and Mexico. North Korea's Kim voices unconditional support for Russia and Ukraine. Iranian FM warns UN sanctions would end Europe's role in nuclear issues. New Caledonia declare a state in autonomy deal, but will stay French. What the fuck? Agreement allows the archipelago that endured unrest last year to own its own state, but remains within French fold. All right. All of a sudden, everybody's going to start charging for news. Trump defends Bondi after MAGA fallout over Epstein files. The president offered a full-throated defense. Of the attorney general following criticism from some in his base. All right. Yeah, still just not a lot of news. Not real news anyway. It's a lot of just like this is cool. Superman smashes box office, but that's not real news. So now, and then we're just gonna get investigative news based off of what happened in Texas now that it's over, which is kind of news, but it's all stuff that was already there, so it's not really news. It's more of like, oh, why weren't we reading the terms and conditions? Could Trump run New York City? So he's gonna basically become the actual kingpin from Daredevil. Musk's America Party and evidence that Trump's coalition is starting to fracture. Yeah, he had that tweet where he's like, "Why is everybody?" Because you built your entire platform and like ran an entire campaign saying that we're gonna release who these gross people are, and it's just a lie. Let's go to Trump and Gnome's attack on FEMA blew up in the most predictable way. The MAGA meltdown over woke Superman is incredible. Trump, apparently terrified of the midterms, is pushing Texas to change the game. Okay, so you're wanting Texas to change the game, but like you just did like a huge failure on like their part. You punished the people who actually came to help them, and then there you have one of the senators from them openly admitting that he prioritizes the safety of another nation over his. If you want Texas that bad, dude, you're doing it very terribly. Trump and Gnome's attack on FEMA blew up in the most predictable way. Justice Jackson wants more people to pay attention to what's happening in our country. I promise you, a lot of people are watching. Trump announced his plan to Republican most watched. We're only really gonna do just headlines for right now. And so if I see one that I really want to read, I'll look into it. But let's see what these fuckers are saying. Come get some. Trump's immigration chief silences critic at conservative summit. Trump defends embattled AG Pam Bondi, says nobody cares about Jeffrey Epstein. Riley Gaines slams governor's attempt to redefine mother as inseminated person. Why do they care about this dumb shit? Why are they wasting our money over dumb shit like that? New reports reveals which state. I don't even like. I just. It's like why pay taxes if it's gonna go to these dipshits doing dipshit things? It makes no sense. And then he keeps inviting a fucking international wanted, like he's wanted like by the internet. The UN is the there's so much that I'm trying to say all at once, and it's very hard to piece it all together. Like he's wanted in an international court for war crimes. He is our president is a convicted felon sex offender, and they both believe killing children is cool. It doesn't need to be any more complicated than that. I think Fox and CNN are like the two big ones that are like the dipshits. This still won't let me read anything without a thing, but we'll see how far it'll let me go. Trump's tariff threat on EU and Mexico. Trump's city cites flow of fentanyl to justify new tariffs on Mexico. As parents weigh risks of summer camps, owners review safety measures. ICE set to vastly expand its reach with new funds. So they're also talking about all the same shit. Yeah, so nothing new. Just more, hey, this world sucks.